20 plus, live producer vertical line Facebook, web content. You are currently on a web content, inside a group. To enter the web area, press Control, Option, Shift, down arrow. To exit this group.
Might be on. Are we on? Are we on? Hello, let me just do something.
Heading level 1, live dashboard, navigation.
Oops.
You are currently on a heading level 1.
Ow, 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 ow. Stood on something, it was a bit like a Lego brick. Good morning. Good morning, wise women. And in the Live, Love, Laugh Lounge. Hello. Just finding my... Oh, to use a t-shirt. Wipe my eyes. They're very morning eyes this morning. Weepy and morning. And I've got a very froggy. I've got a very deep voice. My voice is like down in my boots. I've got frogs in my throat. And I've got a coffee with milk in, so they're going to increase. Hello, good morning. How aware are you of your digestive system? How aware are you of it? As I'm doing this TikTok journey, I'm realising my digestive system has loads of signals it gives me. I've spent my life ignoring them and pretending they're not happening, and just overriding. Oh, it's annoying. I had it here 10 minutes ago. It was here, and now it's not here anymore. Put it on. That's weird. That's a sock. Oh, I found it. I found it. A lovely soft old piece of towel. Oh, it's running a lot. It won't stop running. I'm crying. I'm crying. It's crying from things I was probably trying to cry about 60 years ago. It's still crying. That's how it feels at the moment. I'm doing a lot of deep work with kinesiology. And my teacher Tremaine, we're doing some deep work. Deep excavation into the identity that I formed when I was 2. And this identity is very, excuse me, it is very self-protective. But it's not protecting me, it's hiding me. My identity is actually hiding me. So, I'm just trying to keep sipping my coffee through this, because I often get to the end and it's cold, and I don't like it cold. Yeah. So, good morning, and welcome to the Live, Love, Laugh Lounge, and welcome to the Fart Frequency Friday. Fartastic Friday, fartabulous. I'm a fartfluencer, don't you know, darling? My farts are a more genuine expression of myself than my personality. Did you know that? That's true. I'm glad this is being recorded. Yeah, my farts are an expression of my personality. No, my farts are a truer expression of my identity of me. My farts are a truer expression of me than my personality. My personality shows you my identity, the thing I've created, like my identity card. But it doesn't show you my soul. My farts are a closer expression of my soul. And That's changing slowly over the years, and over these last few months. I'm slowly stripping away the pieces. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? I'm grateful for stripping away pieces. I'm grateful for this kinesiology work. And I'm also really grateful because Tremaine is like a fucking dog with a bone. He stays on the same thing over and over and over and over and over, every 2 times a week, sometimes 3 times a week, occasionally once a week. I'll spend an hour or 2 hours just like this, just like that. That's how I spend about 2 hours. And what I'm focusing on is this memory of, I've spoken about it on here before. When I was as a child, I didn't like anger, and the house was full of it, and it upset me. And I don't eat when I'm upset. I can't eat. No, that's not true. I can eat. But eating while I'm upset is me overriding my natural instincts. And that all started because my father had a big scarcity program plus trauma, which made him trigger into really serious violence, like a killing machine, when there was issues around food, because he'd had loads of traumas around food in a children's home as a young boy. So if you fucked around with food, he was going to kill you. That was his little program, his trauma program. And he was still doing it at the age of 60. But he never did work on any of his traumas, you see. So I don't have to continue recapitulating. That's what they call it. It's posh, isn't it? Recapitulation, darling. So I don't have to continue recapitulating my cycles, because I haven't got his cycles, I've got my cycles. And I always thought, oh, I'm really good, I'm not violent, oh, I'm not angry. But I am. I'm as angry and as violent as my dad. But I do mine on the inside. Mine's an inside job. Yeah. So, because I was force-fed, basically, because I was so upset when they were angry, and it was always angry. So you'd get to the dinner table and everybody would be angry. So I'd be upset and I wouldn't want to eat. And I'd push food around the plate or just sit like that. And that'd make them really angry because they didn't have much food. So now they're angrier. There's double angry, well, quadruple angry, because my mum was angry as well. And Dad didn't want to eat. I don't like eating. I don't really like eating, to be honest. I love food. Some food's lovely. But, yeah. Eating feels like it's not a chore, it's like punishment. It's weird, isn't it? Just like a punishment, because I was always being punished while I was eating. I was always being punished while I wasn't eating, while they wanted me to eat. So my mum used to side with my dad. She didn't really side with him, but that's what it looked like to me. Because he was so angry, and if I didn't do as I was told, he was going to get angrier. And if he got angrier, he'd get violent. And if he got violent, everybody was going to get it. So my mum was trying to prevent him getting violent. So she was insisting and coaxing me to eat the food that he was forcing down my neck. And one time, well, more than once, but I remember a very clear memory of really little me. And he was trying to feed me, and I was so upset, and I really didn't like the food, and I vomited. And he just kept feeding me, even though there was vomit on the plate. He just put it back in my mouth. I remember it. And my mum sat and continued to coax me, be a good girl, do as you're told, be a good girl, do as you're told. But not only was it coaxing, be a good girl, do as you're told, there was the mummy bad eye in there as well. You know that look that you go, if you don't fucking sort yourself out now. And that really evil, do as you're told, do as you're told, just do as you're told, just do as you're told. But what I was being told to do was to swallow vomit that had just come out of my body. The natural little animal body, unless you're a doggy, don't eat vomit. We move away from it. Oh, I'm a poet and I don't know it. And I wasn't able to move away from it. And also, vomit is disgusting and smelly, and I was told how disgusting I was. But it was the vomit that was disgusting, not me. But I believed it was me. So I'm disgusting. My disgusting stuff spews out. I have to swallow it to please them. And they'll feed it to me, the disgust. So I believe, and it's still very true. I've used muscle testing. And it's the words don't do it justice, but this is definitely how I live life. I believe that I'm disgusting, that I'm responsible for making sure that everybody's okay, that if everybody's not okay, it is something to do with me. It's possibly something to do with me being disgusting, and I need to swallow it. I need to swallow what's disgusting, and I need to make sure that everybody is okay. And that's how I've lived my life. And that's why my fucking eyeballs are falling out. Because I take responsibility for everybody's upset, and I go looking to make sure everybody isn't upset. So my eyes are out there looking to make sure no one's upset and finding out that actually everybody is, and it's my responsibility. And I need to fix it, because if I'm a good girl, everybody will be okay then. And that's the lesson that my mum taught me. You don't realise what you're doing to your kids, do you? You just don't know. We are moulding their personality every time we talk to them, especially before the age of 5, especially before the age of 3, actually. If we are trying to coax them into understanding our view of the world, and we're not curious about their view of the world, fuck ours. Ours is fucked up. But we don't. We go, no, you must have mine. You must have mine. I was well brought up. You'll be well brought up. Well, I was very well brought up. I'm really polite. I'm really intelligent. I mean, a million brilliant skills. But they're all built on this foundation that I'm a good girl. I'm disgusting. It's my responsibility to check everybody's okay. And if they're not, it's my responsibility to make them okay. And how do I do that? I have to be a good girl. I have to do as I'm told. I have to meet the expectations of everybody around me, regardless of if my body vomits it out violently. That's my identity. Who'd have fucking known, eh? Right, Friday morning. Hello, fart fiesta. What we having? It's a fartastic Friday. Should we see if Geraldine will read your messages? It's frustration, fucked off. What we're going to be? We're going to be, it's going to be fantastic. Fabulous. Geraldine's just going to read the comments. And it'll all be happy days. I shall turn the volume down a little bit though. I hope the volume is okay. Right, is that the volume? Might be. It might be. Go on, girl.
Content list. Content list.
Too quiet. She's too quiet, can't hear her. Content list. Are you content
Good morning,
list?
lovely and lovely ladies XXXX.
Oh, look at that.
Help center button.
No,
You
no,
are
no.
currently
You
on a
just
button.
did what I
To
wanted
click
you
this
to
button,
do.
Press control. Good morning, lovely and lovely ladies XXXX.
Who was that? I don't know.
Chrome is not Chrome not responding.
We can hear it responding.
Name. Comment by Alison McGee Barker a few seconds ago. Article. You are currently on an article. Link. Alison McGee Barker. Chrome is not responding.
She will say it in a minute. Patience. We need patience, don't we?
I am mega great. Link. Alison McGee Barker. I am mega grateful for some sleep last night and learning how to do my editing of my fact for day. You are currently on a
Learning how to
selectable
do
text.
editing. What editing are you doing? Is it writing or videos? I've started editing again. I've been doing audio files. I haven't done any video files. I could, as long as the audio is in sync, I could do it. But I'm getting really good at editing audio files. And so I've invented a new way of publishing, apparently. I can't get ChatGPT to find it anywhere online. So it looks like I've invented it. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Hide or report. List 4 items. Link. 1M. 1 of 4. Like button. React button. reply, button, 3 of 4, pin, button, end of list. You are currently on a list. To move between items in this
look,
list,
there's
press
loads there.
Control,
Why aren't
Option,
you
right
reading
arrow
them
or
all?
Control, Option, left arrow. Main, comment by X Davidson 13 minutes ago.
I knew.
Article,
Hello, Anita.
link, X Davidson. Good morning. You are currently on a selectable text.
Say, good morning.
Some with face, unlabeled image. Chrome is not hide or report this. Menu pop-up list 4 items. Link, 13, like, button, group, like, button, react, button. Reply, button, 3, pin, button. End of list. End of. Comment by Susie Stamford 12 minutes ago.
Good morning,
Article.
Susie.
Link. Good morning, lovely lady. You are currently on a selectable text. Hide or report, list 4 items. Link, 12, like, but, react, button. React, button, reply, button, 3, pin, end of list. You are currently on a list. End of. Comment by Susie Stamford 12 minutes ago. Article. Comment by Fiona Pruden 12 minutes
Hello,
ago.
Fiona.
Article. Link. Fiona, morning lovely, and all you brilliant ladies. You are currently on a selectable text.
Right, good morning,
Hide or
Fiona.
report, list 4 items.
Anita.
Link, 12,
Susie.
like, button, group,
Got
2 of 4.
Alison. That's a nice little crowd.
Like,
Hello,
button,
lovely
group.
ladies.
You are currently on a button. React, button. Reply, but, pin, button. End of list. End of.
Sorry, this
Comment
is
by
so
Fiona
boring
Pruden
for you,
12
isn't
minutes
it?
ago. Article. Comment by Susie Stamford 12 minutes. Link. Susie Stamford. You are currently on. Good morning, beautiful ladies. How is everyone? You are currently
read
on a
that one
selectable
already.
text. Hide or report this. List 4 items. Link. 13. Like. React. Button. React. Button. Reply. Button. 3 of 4. Pin. End of list. You are. End of. Comment by Susie. Comment by Susie Stamford 12 minutes ago. Link. Susie Stamford. You are current. My intention today is to get over myself and get out there. TikTok heard I come. Hoo hoo. You are currently on a
Susie.
selectable text.
You've been saying the same thing for a long time, love. It's not changing, so stop saying it. Stop saying it. You need to find something else to do. Seriously. You need to find a different way to do this. You're not doing that. You get myself out there. You've been saying get myself out there forever, lovely one. Stop talking about it. You've got the TikTok tactics. Just do it. Just do it. Just make videos. Just put them out there. What are you scared of? If you get more than 10 views, you'll be fucking lucky. Are you really that bothered about 10 people seeing you make a dodgy video? And one of them could be somebody that needs you. Just do it. Just make the videos. You've got, looking at the videos that we've done already, plus the information that I've sent you around the course, you've got everything you need to start making videos. So, get yourself out there. Stop saying it. Stop saying get yourself out there. Because it's not clear to you or your subconscious what you actually need to do to get yourself out there. And if it is clear to you what you need to do to get yourself out there, break it down into 20 steps and just do the first one. Because get yourself out there has got like 1 million steps in it. Stop saying it. Doesn't work. It's frightening the pants off you. You'll never do it. So come up with a different intention and put it in here.
Hide or report the list 4 items. Link. 14. Like button. Group. 2. React button. React button. You are currently on a button. Reply button. 3 of 4. Pin button. You are currently on a button. To
Honestly,
click this button,
Susie.
press Control Option Space.
Shush, Geraldine. Susie, soft breaths. Just do it. It's brilliant. It's absolutely a brilliant idea. It fits with your personality. It fits with your product. No one else is doing it. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for someone else to nick it. Because this video that we've done is going out into the public soon. So what are you going to do in 2 weeks' time when you see some daft bastard's gone and made 10 videos about soft breaths and have got 2 million views? What will you do then? So when you've responded on here, it'll be because you've already made your first video on TikTok.
End of list. End of. Comment by Susie Stamford 14 minutes ago. Article. Link. I am so grateful for a really lovely place to stay and the 2 lovely dogs that I look after. You are
Good.
currently on
Loads of
selectable
time to do
text.
videos then. Every time you walk your dog, you can do videos. How do you do
Hide or
soft
report
breaths while
this.
you're dog
Menu pop-up
walking?
collapsed. Button. You are currently on a button. List 4 items. You are currently in a list.
When a dog's doing a soft breath, film the dogs doing soft breathing, film the dogs panting.
Link. 16. Like. Button. Group. 2 of. React. Button. Reply. Button. Pin. Button.
I feel
Pin
more
button.
impatient with you, Susie,
You are
than I do
currently
with
on a button.
Geraldine, to
To
be
click
honest.
this button, press Control,
Because she repeats
Option,
herself
space.
over and over again, but she's a robot.
End of list. End of.
Is that
Comment
you?
by
Are
Susie
you?
Stanford 16 minutes ago. Article. You are currently on an article.
Are you an NPC, Susie? Are you a plant? Are you just going to keep saying the same thing and never doing it because you're a robot? Prove to me that you're a human and make a fucking video and put it up on TikTok. Or just make the videos. You don't even have to put them up. But don't say I'm trying to put myself out there. Say I've got 20 videos and I'm scared. That's a much better place to be.
Comment by Fiona Pruden 16 minutes ago. Article. Link. Lovely calm and clear morning here. Very
Oh,
still
that's
sea with
nice.
no waves. So just getting organized to head in for a swim. You are currently
Lovely.
on a selectable text.
Oh, nice.
It's a see more button. Hide or report this. List 4 items. Link. 16. Like button. Group. 2 of 4. You are currently on a button. Group. React button. Reply button. 3 of 4. Pin. End of list. End of. Comment by Theo. Comment by Alison McGee Bart. Link. Alice. Good morning, lovely and lovely ladies. XXXX.
Right, that's all the messages I
You are
think,
currently
isn't it?
on a selectable text.
Oh, good, there's loads more. I'm going to check them after the call because I'll just be sitting here looking at the looking into space. So, what's been really lovely, so the TikTok journey's going really well. I'm at 6.3 or 6.4 million likes now. Got well over 150,000 followers. The reason the number keeps going up is I've got 3 viral videos that are going out. One's got 2 million likes already. One's got over 1 million and one's got just under 1 million. Might be over 1 million today. So I've got 3 videos that have got around 1 million likes on them. One's got 2 million.
Content list group.
That's viral in my book. I am a virus, darling. I am a virus, not a spike on me. Because the ones that you see on the telly are made up. By the way, they're cartoons. People think a virus really is round with sticky out bits. It's not. They've never actually seen one, so they can't draw it. Even in an electron microscope. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about how your identity... So on this TikTok journey, what's happening for me is my identity is actually being revealed for me and everybody
Object
else.
replacement character selected.
And what gets revealed
Minimize
with our
comments
identity
button. You are currently on a
is... Let me just turn her right down so even if she speaks, she doesn't interfere. So your identity is who you think you're supposed to be in the world. It's not who you are. And who you are will always be a disappointment to who you think you're supposed to be in the world. Because the bit of you that's... actually, that's not true. Sometimes when you're really spoiled and really entitled and you're giving everything without boundaries, then your identity becomes a narcissist, basically. So if you want to turn your children into narcissists, don't have boundaries for them. If you want to turn your children into psychotics that even are good at hiding it, just tell them that they're supposed to do as they're told all the time and puke your own shit all over them that they're supposed to regurgitate. Which is what we all do, actually. I mean, even as an aunt and as a babysitter and things, childminder when I've done it, I have absolutely been horrendously imprinting the children that I've taken care of. We all do. You can't not do it. So if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I've never done that, you have. Even if you've got no children like me. You have infected a child's identity by expressing your expectations in a way where you make your expectations sound like this is how it should be, this is normal, because it is for you. Because that's your framework. But the framework isn't you. I am not my frameworks. I am not my programs. I am not my identity. I am not my beliefs. I am not my emotions. All of those things happen to me, the self, but I am not any of them. Like, I am not Marion. If you change my name, it doesn't change me, the inner me. If I, amputated both of my arms, would I be less Marion? If I amputated both legs, would I be less Marion? If I chose to only speak Japanese for the rest of my life, would I be less Marion? Like, I can't be less me, but I can behave in a way that doesn't reflect the true inner me. And I've been doing it all my life, and we've all been doing it. We get trained by our parents to meet their expectations and their needs. And that's how it is, and that's actually how it should be. The situation that really fucks it all up for us, the spanner in the work for us, is sillyvisation. Because sillyvisation means that some, usually bloke, becomes an authority, tells you what to do, either a politician or a banker or a police or a boss. They tell you what to do, or a priest, and you think they're right. And even if you don't think they're right, you have to obey. Because if you don't obey, they'll kill you, or they'll put you in jail, or they'll castrate you, or they'll excommunicate you. Or so, out of fear, we become the identity that we are. We become the personality. We have the personality through that development. So it's all a bit, stuff's all a little bit wishy-washy for me at the minute, because I'm like, why would you take yourself seriously when you realise you're so full of shit, for a start? I suppose I'm quite good at not taking myself seriously, and then there are other parts of me that really take myself very, very, very seriously, because they're worried someone's going to kill me, excommunicate me, put me in jail, tell everybody how awful I am, and turn me into a pariah, or I don't know. There are these fears are there, and all of those fears are all based on not being a good girl. And if I pull it all down, if I bring it down to one meaning behind it all, it's because I'm not a good girl. And why am I not a good girl? Well, generally, when I'm being a good girl, it's because I'm acting and I'm faking it, because I'm trying to read what you want and give it back to you. That's how I be a good girl. So I would read my parents and I would try and give what they needed, or I would be myself. And whenever I was being myself, I was naughty. And whenever I was living up to their expectations and acting for them, I was a good girl. And that's how we formed our identities. So Susie of the soft breaths. Susie of the soft breaths. You have the most incredible, fun, silly, sincere possibility to go and test out TikTok as Susie of the soft breaths. What? Why haven't you done your first video? Just one. To say what you are, what you do. I gave you some video ideas on the TikTok-tastics. Have you been looking at them? Have you reviewed it and made notes about the video ideas in the video? I can send you the transcript to all 4 videos, and you can get ChatGPT to design a set of 200 video possibilities for you. In fact, I'll fucking do it for you. And I know you won't do it, because you won't admit what's stopping you. That's what it is. You won't admit what is actually stopping you, because you go, well, I don't really want to do it, but I need to just get on with it. And I'm really scared, but I just need to get on with it. And I just need to put some stuff out there. Well, that bit that goes like that's running the fucking show, Susie, so when you're not talking to that part of yourself, you're never fucking gonna do anything, because she's gonna stop every bit of it. And she doesn't really have the same accent as me, but you know what I mean. The bit of you that you always push aside because you don't think she's a good girl. She's you screaming at you. She's screaming at you. Put me on TikTok live. I want to be Susie of the soft breaths. It'll be a really good laugh, and even if it isn't, people will just be cruel, and they're only being cruel to some silly woman on TikTok. And I'm not even taking it seriously. So if they humiliate me and I'm not being serious, does it even matter? I don't mind being honestly, the fucking horrible pictures they're putting up about comparing me to. Everyone's got videos of eyeballs falling out of everyone's heads and pictures of, like, really ugly as well. Really ugly pictures. My friend was here yesterday and she said, I don't even want to tell you what these are like, Marion. They're so horrible. And I said, yeah, but I don't mind that they're horrible because half my audience are attracted to the horror show of the pictures that people are posting. And I really want to help people stop being afraid to fart. Now, part of me is terrified of, if I could see how awful those pictures were, I'd be really upset. Part of me is really terrified that that might be true. But that little part of me that's terrified, I have to just keep saying to her, well, you can't see anyway. And there's never going to stop being cruel people in the world. If you can't exist in the world the way that it is, you're fucked. And so I couldn't exist because of the blindness. I know what it's like not to be able to exist in the world because you can't actually do what you need to do on a daily basis. And this was in practical terms as well. I know what that's like. 2.5 hours cleaning up a cocoa spill the other day, and then I had to go and get my phone fixed. So it turned into a whole day of fucking disaster, darling, because because I knocked the cacao, the sacred cacao. It's not really. It's fucking Bourneville or something. The sacred cacao fell out of the cupboard. Ceremonially and ritualistically poured itself into fucking everything. And you know how fine cocoa is. My friend came, the girl who came yesterday, she actually came and did a load of cleaning for me. She said there is chocolate everywhere, including inside my phone. Fucking thing. Anyway, I got it fixed. It was only 20 quid. The guy up the road at the market, he's one of those boys. He loves taking things apart. He takes things apart, and then he puts them back together and he gives it back to you, and they work brilliantly. He's really good. Capil, his name is, and I remember him because Capil is there's a series there's a science in not in yoga. It's part of the same thing that yoga's part of, that traditional, that civilization, that cultural structure, that is what we now see as Hindu. And in that cultural structure, they have I don't want my coffee to go too cold. They have these different schools of thought, and one of them is Sankhya, it's called. And in Sankhya, it talks about the first split. So the unity is what I am. Underneath the identity, underneath the personality, there's this unity. There's one thing. In order for unity to experience the world, like to know what mango tastes like, to listen to the sounds of the sea, to feel love or whatever, that one thing has to be split, and it gets split into the masculine and the feminine, and the masculine is then what comes on to make this 3D body experience that can receive and send information, and the feminine is the energy that drives the machine and the energy that drives the receiving and the expressing of information. So the feminine is the energy form, the formless energy, and the masculine is the solid form. And when they meet together, you end up with an alive body, a person, a human. Well, you could be an ant as well, actually. It's not just humans; it's all living beings. So from this from the singularity, we turn into the masculine and feminine, and then the body begins to unfold in its functionality, down to the point where we've got smell, taste. So the 5 senses are kind of at the bottom, and a few other pieces. So the bottom line is what your personality is made up of, and then it chunks it up and chunks it up and chunks it up to all the masculine parts, which is part of the ego, What other things are in that channel of information? You've got the ego, and the ego's in two parts as well, because your ego is, if you imagine that you're, so once we split into two, so it's like the ocean and a wave. So it doesn't really change into two things. The wave is part of the ocean. And so we turn into a little wave of being out of the ocean of life. And in our wave of being, we are an individual inside the wave. And at the same time, we are still joined into the whole ocean. But in that little wave of being, the identity is the ego. The uniqueness, the individuality is my ego. That's called ahamkara. That's the truth of me being an individuated aspect of consciousness. Ooh, fucking hell. I've had a dictionary for my supper. Excuse me while I spit it out. And that individuated aspect of consciousness, that's me. Then I start seeing things and I go, oh, that's mine, or that's not mine. That's where the ego gets rough. That's where it starts to become the thing that we try to clear, the me and the mine. So I can be an individual, and if I remain unattached to anything as an individual, just being an individual aspect, I don't need to own anything to be an individual. I am already that. I don't need to own a name. I don't need to own a body. I don't need the pure ego is that separate from you. But in order for us to relate to each other, I show you mine and you show me yours. And then I get upset if someone wants to take mine. Or I don't want yours if I don't like it. And same for you. And instantly now we're in this human form with an ego that is fucking us up, because I am more worried about holding on to mine and not having yours. Or taking yours if I want it and giving you mine if I want it, whatever. I'm so interested in the transactions of me and you and me and you and me and mine, and that's mine and that's yours. I forgot I'm just a little wave in the ocean and so are you. I've forgotten it. That's what Namaste or Wamaste is about. The light in me sees the light in you, and it knows that we are the same. That's what it's all about. I recognise we are two waves of the same ocean. And the beauty of that is, why was I talking? Oh, I know why I was talking about that. That's Sankhya. Anyway, the bloke who wrote Sankhya, the name they put on the book, it's like Matthew, Mark, Luke and John kind of thing. Some fucker made it up and we believe it's true still. And if you do believe it, that's cool. You carry on believing it. There's no proving it, you see. So for me, what's the point in believing something you can't prove? Just let it go. It's not important. It's really not. Some bloke wrote a book 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years ago. If I've got the name wrong, don't care. And I don't care if it's right either. I'm not going to be precious about it. I can be unattached. Anyway, the guy that wrote the book Sankhya, so it says in the old Hindu Bible bit, is called Kapil. And Kapil is the name of the boy in the market who likes taking phones apart and putting them back together, and they always work really well afterwards. That's a good story, isn't it? With a bit of philosophy thrown in. So, I don't ever want to do the messages. It actually makes my fucking ears bleed as well. I'm tired of robot voices, to be honest. Really tired of them. Oh, and then the final thing I want to talk about is, so I've developed a new way of publishing. It's unique in the world of publishing, income generating publishing. It's unique. And I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to see if I can get people gagging for me who want to help do the business, so I can just get on making videos and farting around. And they can sort the money and the shenanigans out, paperwork, the red tape, and all the stuff the civilization needs. So your personality is crafted by civilization, which is some old bloke in a wig and a flat-boarded hat, and thinking they're either academic or they're political or they're justice or they're, you know, all those stupid civilization. It really is. All the people I've ever met, just besides the ones that are really fucked up by some traumas, all the people I have ever met do not need anyone to fucking tell them how to behave. They know good behaviour. It feels right. It feels right. And you're doing good. You don't have to think about it. You know because it feels good. If you're doing bad, you can't always tell, because if you've got loads of trauma, you can feel like when you're doing bad, it works, but you'll feel weird. Trauma feels weird, so even if being bad fits in perfectly with your trauma, you don't feel right when you're traumatized until you start to help release and resolve some of the traumas and embody properly what the trauma's brought to you. So you're not trying to cut anything off, you're not trying to stop it, you're not trying to block it. You're trying to give it life and breathe life into it so it can be expressed, because only through its expression is it then available to do anything with. You couldn't change anything if you haven't expressed it and brought it to its life as it is right now. Then you can see what you're dealing with. Otherwise, you've got no idea what you're dealing with. You'll never sort it out. Well, if you do, it'll be coincidence, not by design. So the publishing method I'm going to do is blind publishing. Publishing for blind people. You get a screen-friendly PDF, so that you can, a screen reader friendly, sorry, so Geraldine friendly PDF, called screen reader friendly. You get a screen reader friendly PDF, you get an e-book, which could be read by Kindle. Some Kindles have a voice, don't they? And I've got books on me iMac. And when you put things in books, you can use a speak aloud type of a voiceover on it. So that's what I need. So I need the ebook type of published, which is just a fucking PDF, to be quite honest. It really is that simple. I've got, so the PDF that's screen reader friendly, an ebook style PDF for book readers, and the audio files of the book being read. And the book is being read by, I've got 4 or 5 different choices. I've got, my favourite is actually an American accent, and it sounds like a black woman, and she's quite young, and it's a very soft American accent, and she's quite, you'd imagine she'd be in, I don't know, you know, like Play School we used to watch when we were kids. She'd be one of the presenters on Play School, which I think is why I like her voice. And then there's a guy, a black guy's voice, same sort of thing, very, very soft American accent, very ordinary American accent. And but both of them have got really lovely light intonation, and they can do a little bit of kind of serious. And then I've got the English voices, and the bloke's a bit shouty, but when he goes into the lover voice, he's actually got a lovely voice. I wish it wasn't quite so shouty. I need to see if I can train that voice a bit better, actually, because that's a nice voice. But I've done anger management for ourselves, and I've got him speaking it, and it's a bit edgy, puts you on edge a bit. Is that past already? It is, isn't it? Hey Siri, what's the time? Oh, God, it's 1:45 already. I fucking hell, prattle on, don't I? Okay, so that's it. Basically, you'll get your blind package will include some audio files, a PDF, and an ebook that is screen reader friendly. I don't need to publish anything. I don't need to format it on pages. I don't need the images. I've got all of those things. I've got my illustrations have come through. Martin Sharp's daughter has done me a gorgeous cartoon of Flash. Flash is one of the most important characters in my books. Flash is the shock moment that happens either in a, woo, wow, oh my God, of course, I've never realised that before. You know that, woo, a heart moment. It's a flash, it changes your brain instantly. And the other change your brain instantly is, fuck, shell shock, PTSD, trauma. Other traumas come in because they're repeated. So my feeding one was repeated, but there would have been some big fuck traumas because my dad would have done violence at some points, and that will have created a massive trauma piece. So it's like my identity around food is multiple layers of traumas, multiple traumas all wrapped up together, and it's all wrapped up in my body, and it's tied my intestines in knots for my whole life. Anyway, I'm working on it at the moment by sitting and just feeling what happens when I remember something, that instance of childhood, I remember sitting in the chair, and I remember my dad here wanting to feed me, and my mum here wanting me to be a good girl and eat my own fucking puke off the spoon that my dad was shoving down my gob and swallow it. And I'm feeling into how my body overrides even vomiting and chooses to eat my vomit rather than get out the shit that needs to come out. There's some little unconscious construct, but it is mental. And it says that disgusting vomit is going to upset everybody and it'll be your fault. So you need to fucking swallow it now and stop fucking around. And that's what you're doing, Susie, to your little one. Here endeth the lesson for today. I'm not going to do the comments because it'll take ages. And it's much. Once I've come off here, I cut and paste them into something else and she reads them fine. So I'm going to do that now. Thank you for joining me, lovely ladies. And your intention needs to be something you're going to fucking do. Do it. Tell me what you're going to do. Even if my intention is I'm going to wash the dishes and do it mindfully. But don't be telling me stuff you're never going to do. Because get out there. You're not doing it. You've been saying it and proving to yourself it's not happening. So stop it. And all of you are probably doing something. No, you're definitely doing something similar. Me too. Definitely doing something similar. Stop it. Change. That one thing that you keep saying you're going to do that you never do. Change it. And if your intention is the same every day, how fucking boring is your life? My intention is to sort my clients out. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Your intention is to reach the end of the day and go, oh, I'm here. I'm here. I know that everybody I helped today got a nice piece of me. Whether it worked or not, don't matter. That's what an intention should be. Anyway, I'm going now because I'm in proper telling off mood, aren't I? I had a big rant on TikTok Live last night. It was funny. Some of it's on TikTok. Are you on TikTok? Are you looking at my videos? Susie, have you been following my videos? Do you even care how a virus is created? I am a virus. I have created a whole storyboard of exactly how I've done it. Are you studying my videos? Are you studying anyone's videos? Or are you sitting in a coffee shop telling yourself you need to get out there? Is that your mantra? I need to get out there. I need to get out there. You'll die first. I know, I'm cruel. I know. Sometimes, though, the truth hurts, doesn't it? Sometimes the truth hurts. Wamaste. The wise one in me sees the wise one in you. She knows we are the same. Good morning.